So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Go. Williams going to throw on the first play. That'll be caught by DeAndre Swift. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
A throw here, right side, falls incomplete. DeAndre Swift, the intended target. Now it's going to be 3rd down. They motion the slot man left. On 3rd down, it's Williams. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. It'll be a pickup of 10. 1st down, Chicago.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
He'll try to throw again. Here's Williams. He'll get this underneath to Swift. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
That's already 2 catches for this guy. We haven't even seen him hand the ball to him yet, and that's really what these running backs have become in the league. They're really just all-around weapons, and if the ground game's not working, you can go to the air, and vice versa. The more times this guy touches the ball, the better it is for this offense.
On the move, past the 40. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. Here's Williams on 1st and 10. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Jabril Peppers. And the Patriots are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. It was Kevin Byard that time to make the play. Hook him up on a 2nd down and 8. Working out of the gun. It's May. That's complete to Stephon Diggs. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. They'll run. He'll try the left side now. And that'll be a pickup of 3. They face second down and 7. Here's May. He'll get this to the veteran tight end, Austin Hooper. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
That's to the left side and taken in by Diggs. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line.
You don't want to make a living off of making these kind of throws, Mike. It's one thing to throw into tight coverage, but it's another thing to throw into tight double coverage. And while the quarterback gets away with one here, I don't think you want to make a living doing it.
And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5. Now a give up the middle, and he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. Here's a third down and 4. From out of the gun, here's May. And he's in. Antonio Gibson. Touchdown, New England. That touchdown #1 for him on the year.
And this is just high-level quarterback play down here in the red zone. The way they teach them their progressions, Mike, it's touchdown, check down. You don't want to take a sack, and you certainly don't want to turn the ball over. He knows he has nothing down the field, nowhere to go to his receivers and tight ends. Check it down to your back, let them do the rest after the catch, and it results in a touchdown.
The extra point is up and through. And the Pats will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10.
Here we go.
They send him right out of the slot. On first and 10, it's Williams. That complete to Swift. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Brings up second and 2. That's a 38-yard line.
They'll run it for the first time with DeAndre Swift. And he's got it. First down. A pickup of 4.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass. You can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
Williams going to look to throw it on first down. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
On second down, it's Williams. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. On third down, it's Williams from the gun. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked up by the safety, Kyle Duggar.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 47-yard line.
fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. And a determined run there inside the 40. It's a gain of 9 yards. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. They'll stick with him again. And nice work here. He's got the first down to about the 30-yard line.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
On 1st and 10, here's May. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. He's got his big tight end, Henry. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. We're back to Soldier Field after this. Have to get this to the 20. Here's 3rd down. Throwing is May. And that is incomplete.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. So you know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
So the lead is now 10-0 as this kicks away. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Off play action. Here's Williams. They left a man wide open downfield. He's got him. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Check go.
Give up the middle with Swift. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. A play fake. Now Williams. Got a man open downfield on the crossing route. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big gain.
A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
As this offense continues to put anything together and score some points, they need to just take a step back. Then you say, okay, we've struggled here in the first half putting points on the scoreboard. Don't worry about chasing points. Let's chase first downs. Let's chase completions. Just start building something small. And oftentimes when you take that approach, it snowballs, and next thing you know, you find your groove.
Carlos Santos for the Bears field goal. A 57-yard attempt.
That is not going to do it. Tried to bite off a lot with that one. It's no good. And this stays a 2-score game. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Throwing now is May. That's caught downfield by Diggs. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Patriots.
Touchdown, New England.
Extra point try forthcoming. It's up and through. And the Patriots move further out in front. It is now 17-0. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Swift. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Another run here, another run by Swift. And he's going to get it. First down, taking this one up past the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 8. And the Bears first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Here's a designed run.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
This pains me to say, Mike, because I love the idea of feeding the tight end, but you can only go his way so many times if it's not going to result in positive outcomes. So wouldn't be surprised to see him try to get his backs, his wide receivers, get some other guys involved, and then later in the game, go back to his big tight end.
That's caught. It's the tight end, Komet. And he's going to be running out of bounds, but not until he gets down to the 40-yard line. On first down, it's Swift. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, it's Williams. He's going to let this one go deep. And this will be incomplete.
I could sit up here all day, Mike, and we could talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
He tosses over the middle. This one is caught. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on fourth down? They'll go. It's Swift. And he indeed picks up a Bears first down. They find a way to convert on 4th and 10.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
On first down, they give it right back to Swift. And he's going to take this all the way home. DeAndre Swift. Touchdown, Chicago. Santos, good on the extra point. And the Bears are back in this one. It's 17-7. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. To throw is May. A toss, left side, caught by his running back.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
Now a 3rd and 2. On 3rd and 2, it's May. And that is incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
That is fielded at the 13. And a nice return there. The offense not going to be backed up as much as they could have. Drive's going to start from beyond the 20. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. They'll go play action here with Williams. That's a short throw caught by Komet. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That's to the number 9 overall pick, Rome Odunze. That catch number 40 on the season for him.
This is the connection that Bears fans have been dreaming about since these two guys were drafted in this previous spring's draft. I mean, they think they have one of the more formidable young quarterback wide receiver duos in the entire league. Williams, 1st overall pick. Odunze, number 9.
And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Kyle Duggar.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Here's May to throw it on 1st down. He's up to the 20. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this first half. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's May. Hauled in by the tight end, Henry.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Now, May. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. It's the veteran safety, Kevin Byard.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
Ready?
Throwing on first down, it's Williams. He's going to dial up another deep ball. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. Picked off by Carlton Davis.
You know, Mike, we're seeing both these offenses come out here and play a little fast and loose in the passing game. The last two throws for each team, both resulting in an interception. Now, don't get me wrong. Neither of these secondaries is going to complain. They'll happily feast on those type of throws the rest of the game. But I get a sense on these next two drives, come out here, establish the run, dose of ground and pound. Let's settle things down offensively and regroup for the rest of this game.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. That's caught. Still on the move. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 94 yards. Touchdown, New England.
That is just a complete disaster. I mean, we're in the final seconds of the first half, Mike, and you give up a huge explosive play that results in a touchdown. No matter what you've done all half, it completely changes the game.
So 2 seconds left to play, and the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The break the huddle, coming up now for 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
Slot man in motion right. On 1st and 10, it's Williams. He's going to try it here again. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. May now on 1st and 10. He'll look deep here for Diggs. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athlete.
Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Jelani Tava.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there is a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
Let's go.
From out of the gun, here's May. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. Here's 1st and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. He'll throw it left and has his running back. These two moving the chains themselves. A gain of 14 and a 1st down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
That is 14 for the 2nd time. Back-to-back 14-yard gains and a 1st down.
Let's go now.
They'll stay on the ground. And they'll take this down to about the 15. Here's 2nd and 9. Here's May. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, New England. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
Ready up.
From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10.
18, back, 8, go. Go.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's a give to Swift. It's a pickup of 12. Good for a Bears 1st down. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. He'll send this one deep for Odunze. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
We see this offense just continue to search for a spark. It's just this entire game, their execution's just been a little bit off. And now here in the 2nd half, they find themselves down by multiple scores. They're going to have to connect on 1 or 2 of these big plays if they want to find themselves back in this one.
Christian Gonzalez, 1st rounder out of Oregon. Tight coverage there.
Hey, check that.
On 3rd down, here's Swift. On 4th down, here's the rookie, the Aussie, 4th-round pick, Torrey Taylor, to punt for Chicago. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. To throw on first down is May. This one caught by the back out of the backfield.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
Here we go, set.
May gonna look to throw. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
3rd and short. And here, oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out, and the defense has it.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
Throwing on 2nd down, Williams. The coverage too strong that time. The ball batted away and incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL, and they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one. He's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
To throw it again, it's Williams. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
3rd and short yardage, and here's Williams. Good blocking, and he's in. Caleb Williams. Touchdown, Bears. The offense will stay out there as they will line up and go for 2. From the shotgun, it's Williams. That is caught, and they get the 2-point conversion. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10. It's the tight end, Henry, in motion. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the gain to nothing.
And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. That's a second charge timeout to Chicago.
It's too early at this point, Mike, to really start thinking about the clock. You definitely don't want to go into a shell. But now this is the point in the game where having a good ground game really starts to take over. You throw to get the lead, but man, once you get it, that ground game, that's what finishes the game off.
Here's a 2nd and 9. To throw now, May. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
Third down and 9. Throwing now is May. He dives, and what a catch for the first down. 11 yards as they move the chains.
Here we go, set.
Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Montez Sweat there on the tackle. May to throw on second down. And that'll be incomplete. What turns out to be the final play of this third quarter. So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Third and 9. Throwing is May. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Slot man in motion left. Here's Williams on 1st and 10. He'll get this underneath to Swift. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
That pickup, good for 29 yards.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark. Just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
That's deep for the back of the end zone. And penalty flags come in as it winds up incomplete, but no doubt there was contact there. So now then, 1st and goal from the 1.
Let's go now. Panther 60. Panther 60. Shot alert. Shot alert. Take go.
They'll try to run this one in. And he will score. Game on. Touchdown, Chicago. Greg, very big touchdown there, makes it a 10-point game, and now a chance to tighten this down to a 1-possession game.
Yeah, absolutely, Mike. You have to go for 2 here. You got to get this thing down to 8. But this offense now has given themselves at least a chance to make a run here down the stretch in the 4th quarter.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. First and 10.
Here we go. Go.
The drive will start on the ground. And a minimal gain here, only to about the 31. On second down, it's May. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. He was looking for Stephon Diggs there, and it'll be third down. Working out of the gun, it's May. And that is incomplete.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
This brought in out past the 20. And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Check. Ready.
This drive will begin with a run by Swift. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down. Second and a yard. A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line.
That's just such a tough throw. I mean, that's all arm. Being able to get your body turned and throw back across your body. I mean, it's one thing if you're just throwing it a couple yards to a check down. But in this case, he's still willing and able to push the ball downfield. And there does come some danger when you throw back across. But in this case, it's a big completion.
On second down, it's Williams. Here's a shot toward the end zone.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's second down. To throw is May. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
And the Patriots ready to kick it away as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth-quarter lead. This fielded inside the 35. And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. A play fake. Now Williams. He'll swing this out to Swift. Here's second and 6. To throw is Williams. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Rome Odunze, the one he was looking for. And third down coming up.
Let's go now.
Slot receiver headed right. On third down, it's Williams. Here's a ball thrown deep right sideline and out of bounds, but in business. They're going to have it first and goal inside the 5. A big play and a much-needed one as well. And even 50 yards.
Here we go, here we go. Smash, go.
They'll run with Swift. And he will fight his way to the end zone. DeAndre Swift, touchdown Bears. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Greg, how often do we say it's a one-possession game, but that's a two-part story? Part one taken care of right there with the touchdown.
All right, Mike, so they go down and they get the all-important touchdown. But only half the time is this truly a one-score game. They need this two-point conversion here to tie it up.
And he will not get in. They will come up empty on this drive for 2, unable to tie this football game up. So with only one timeout left, plus the 2-minute warning, the decision here is go for the onside kick. So the lead is down to just 2 now in the fourth quarter as they kick it off.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Here's May to throw it on first down. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down. From out of the gun, here's May. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Our first carry for Ramondre Stevenson. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. They'll break the huddle. It's second and 5. A handoff as they try to run it here. Maybe a couple there. It's third down. They'll drop to throw. He'll get this into the hands of his running back.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Let's go.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And they'll stop it. At least it's an improvement over the last play. They're not losing yards, but it didn't gain any here. And now it's going to be third down.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
This crowd into it now as we get to third down. Here's May. They'll try to set up the screen here. It's a gain of 13, and it's first and goal.
And after that first down throw, Mike, it's really a deflating moment of the defense. They understood the urgency of getting off the field and getting the ball back to their offense. Here we are under 2 minutes in a one-possession game.
A run on 1st and goal. They'll come up with nothing there. Fortunate.
That ground move.